Hey guys, it's your girl, Rosarita. And today is Tuesday, and I got a lot to do today, but I wanted to touch base on some of the side hustles that they have going on TikTok, YouTube, whatever. And you've got to be licensed, or you should be licensed to do them. They're trying to crack down on it. And it's really sad because you need to make any money you can in these days and time. Some of them were if you wanted to transport kids from school to home, home to school, whatever, you should have a license for that. Only because you're basically almost like a taxi or whatever. But my thing was, well, if you're an adult and you live in a neighborhood and all the kids are going to the same school, but maybe your kid goes earlier and there's no bus service, but you can't get them there, but you have a neighbor that can, why not help that neighbor and neighbor help you by maybe giving you a gift of cash? Okay, they don't want that anymore. Okay, so they're trying to cut everything they can. What was another one? Say for instance, you're ride sharing. If you're accepting money for the ride share, you're like a taxi or an Uber. Bullshit. It's your gas, your time, and they're going your way. Anyway, so you got to be careful with that. So anyway, let's go back to Uber. So I do Uber. Of course, you tax and all that good stuff in your cars. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've seen on Facebook. A lot of people do it. They try to pick up every order, whatever, to make the money. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm not putting the wear and tear on my car. I'm just not going to do it. But I'll tell you some of the things that I've found, some of the secrets that I've done to make mine. I really like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when, those are the best times, especially Saturday and Sunday. If you get up at I'm an early bird. If you get up maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, get out on the road by 7, you're going to get a lot of coffee runs. Usually when you get coffee runs, you get coffee, bagel, breakfast, okay? And they stack those orders. When they're stacking those orders, you could make $30 on basically one run, which means you're dropping 3 orders. Sometimes it's just 2 orders, but the person ordered, say, Dunkin' Donuts, but then they had scrambles or something as well. So you're picking up 2 orders for the same person plus another order. Okay, and they tip very well. Now, I live in Las Vegas. Well, I live in Henderson, Nevada. The area that I work out of, I get very good tips. I have gone to the Strip, and the Strip is real good right now. And I'll say it like this only because although it is slow on the Strip, there are a lot of people who come here that don't want to pay those Strip prices, even though they're at the Strip hotel. So if you get caught going down on the Strip, which is fantastic, you can make very good money because you can't hardly even get off the Strip without your Uber or whatever blinking because somebody needs something, and the restaurants are right around there. It's a little bit harder to park, I will say that. So I try not to do it. I will pick up maybe 2 or 3 orders down there, and getting in and out of the hotels now is really easy because, of course, it's slow and you don't have all that backed up traffic, okay? But I deal with, like I said, I try to stay in a certain area. I deal with homes that are usually in the millions or more, okay? And I drop orders. I know which restaurants that I pick up from that I will be taking the food to that's going to give me the better tip. So when I see those pop up, boom, I'm on it. So you can do it. I'm not going to ride around all day with pity orders, I'm not going to do it. My thing is, if that order's not paying me at least $3 or more on top of what they're giving me, I reject it. I don't care. I don't care about whether or not my stats go down, okay? It is the way it is. It's about business. So anyway, if you're looking for a side hustle, just be careful at what you're doing because now they're looking at everything. They're trying to stop you from making any money, any kind of money, any way you can. They're going to be on it. Don't quit your day job if you got one, part-time or whatever. Try try to do something in there where you can make that extra money. I do like the Uber thing only because I go shopping while I'm out. I put it on pause, run in, do what I got to do, come back out, pick it up, keep rolling. But I don't plan on being outside every day, all day, and that is the secret. You make so much money if you do it right, and you know your pickups and you know the area. You can make yourself, from what I'm gathering, at least $100 in maybe probably 3 hours. Okay, and that's good, and that's stacking orders. If you have any questions, of course, you know what to do. See me here on Rosarita yes, I said it, -A to Z. I'm gonna get out of here. Got my coffee. Later.